Good evening to you, James. A venue here in the Shire that Penrith don't enjoy coming to. They haven't won here since way back in 2012. And this is such an important game, looking for their third win of the season under the captaincy of James Tarmo tonight, Paul Ford.
Yeah, James Tarmo. They've got about 18 captains at Penrith, and he's one of them, and he's got the C after his name tonight. And he has to lead from the front. Everyone knows, I reckon, games are won in the forwards, especially with your props right up the middle. If he can have a massive game tonight, might help them to win. It's Paul Gallen. What a player, what a Trojan over a long, long time. Leads out the Cronulla Sharks.
Plays his 330th game tonight, Paul, and draws level with Nathan Hindmarsh as the 10th most capped NRL player. And he's playing his first home game tonight since surpassing Andrew Ettinghausen as the leading cap winner for this Cronulla outfit. Shaun Johnson with just the 3 try assists so far this season, Andrew.
Well, the Sharks to win, I think he has to be man of the match. Finding his way in this team, he's striking up a good combination on the right side with Nakora. Just watch out for Johnson. You see a bit of strapping on the right leg. He's been out for a couple of weeks. There's
and
a young back row
replacement. William Kennedy on debut. It's his 22nd birthday. He's the son of former Balmain player William Bubba Kennedy, who was a bit of a cult hero throughout the 90s. Played 61 games for Balmain, 26 tries. Only round 6 of the premiership, but this is a vital match for both clubs, who each entered the premiership in 1967, and they have forged a very strong rivalry in recent times. Here's the new solo Penrith captain, James Tarmo now. Running up to be met by Paul Gallen. He's been needled up, Gal. Still got that rib problem. And Isaiah Yeo, who was in doubt for this game, he suffered a reoccurrence of a shoulder injury, but will battle out the rest of the year and have surgery following the season. Now kick out, straight at Johnson. And he's up to the halfway. Wade Egan, the starting number 9 for Nathan Cleary. A midfield towering bomb which is allowed to bounce. And here's the youngster, Kennedy, getting smashed by Fisher Harris. And now Josh Dugan shifted out to the wing for this clash against the Panthers. Good evening, Bradley.
Hello, Matt. Shaggy Park is looking fantastic tonight. There's a huge win coming from the south that's behind the Panthers. And I've got to say, James Tarmo won his first toss. And when they asked him what he wanted to do, he said, I'll receive. And he said,
a chance,
in what direction you want to go? He
Morris.
said, oh, sorry, do I need to do that as well?
Sorry, Brad, didn't mean to come over you there,
experience.
But Josh Morris tackled on the 30. Here's Gallen. .25 out from Penrith's line in centre field. Jaden Bailey, Shaun Johnson now. He'll kick towards Dugan's side of the field. He's up against Mansour tonight. And the veteran, who himself is battling shoulder problems, wins the first contest of this side of the field. Now Dallin Wateni Zalesniak, joined by his brother in the lineup tonight, Malachi, on Penrith's right wing. He might have lost the ball there, undetected. No, the refs have got it.
Well, Penrith were awful last week against the Titans, and a lot of it was their ball control. They made a million errors, gave away a lot of penalties, and hasn't been a great start again tonight. Just no ball control, no looking after it at all there.
They missed 67 tackles against the Gold Coast last week, this Penrith outfit. And they will be asked a question after not even 3 minutes of this match. Centre field scrum, 10-metre line. Ball comes to Fafita, who goes out to Johnson. Vare rushing up to make the tackle in concert with Wade Egan, who's tangled up with Johnson. Jaden Brayley, now for Andrew Fafita. Gets the offload away, back to Brayley, now for Townsend. And out through Kennedy. And here's a chance on this left-hand side. It's Kurt Capewell. He's pulled down a couple out from the line. Gallen off an inside pass from Jaden Brayley. And he's 11 out from the Panthers line. Isaiah Yeo and James Tarmo, the defenders. Here's a chance for Pryor. He gallops straight through a yawning hole. They've only just got him. He looks set to stride over. 4th tackle now for Cronulla. Penrith's defence, it looks a bit disorganised, but they've been able to make the tackle. That's Maloney. 5th and last, Brayley with a stab kick. There's Panthers covering, and Egan sees it over the dead ball line.
What about that hole that Pryor ran through? Joey, I reckon your dad, after 30 schooners, could have got through that hole.
We're probably with you there, Fat.
Look at it.
That's only an entree for Gary, too.
Wait, go.
So here's Malachi. Kenny Zelezniak.
Up square. On the mark.
Egan for Maloney. Had a kick charge down. And it bounces fortuitously for Dugan. Right up against the sideline. He's lost the ball here, Dugan. There's a bit of traffic in that tackle. I wonder whether he might have got a helping hand from Maloney, but the referee was right on top of it.
He liked his chances with that breeze. Brad Fittler spoke about James Maloney. Went for the 40-20. Josh Dugan appealing. I don't think anyone would be listening with a haircut like that. What happens here? He just drops the ball, trying to play the ball too quick.
A reminder, only Telstra mobile customers can stream the NRL data free on Australia's best mobile network. You can download the NRL official app right now and start streaming.
Yeah, I think Josh Mansell's hand might have had a little bit to do with that as well, but they got away with one.
So Mansour.
Hold square.
And now Tim Grant playing his first match for Penrith since 2014. Grant, here's Kickout with a juggle, just managed to regather possession. And again, they struggle to get him down. They just call held before he was able to get the pass away. That's the 30-metre line. Kickout playing it. Wade Egan, who goes to Fisher Harris. Away now for Cleary. And out to Maloney inside. Dallin with Kenny Zelezniak. They saw him coming. It's the first game of Will Kennedy making the tackle. Ball spun away. Cleary with a kick towards the in goal. Oh, he had to be good there. And he did a good job, Kennedy, to get back and retrieve the ball. But has he lost it here? Looks like there's a knock on. It'll be a goal line dropout.
Yeah, nice kick from Nathan Cleary. Gets the ball in and behind. Sean Johnson jumps straight over the top of it. And Kennedy does really well here. The ball's on the line.
10 seconds there.
He actually had made that previous tackle and then had to rush back to field the kick. They're going to go short. That goes about 16 metres, and the Sharks, they tap it backwards. Here's a hot ball. Penrith have won it. Egan's got it. No, he knocked the ball on.
I love this trend in the game this year, the short dropout.
Well, you know where it started? It started with the Ipswich Jets back in the early 2010-11 with Ben and Shane Walker coaching up there. They started doing it and had a 75% or 77% chance of getting it back, they reckon. And finally, a lot of the NRL first grade sides are catching on and they're trying it.
Well, it's funny you mention that because Kurt Capewell was part of that Ipswich team and he tapped the ball back on that occasion. So it's prevailed for them as Fafita gets another offload away. They try and catch them short with some numbers off the scrum and nearly do. It's the youngster, Bronson Cherry.
He's exciting, isn't he? Look at the acceleration.
18 years of age. Another offload. I don't think he's been tackled yet, Fafita. And Jaden Brayley dashes up within 14 metres of the halfway line. Now Gallen. Met by Cleary and Tarmo. And now for Pryor, with one State of Origin jumper for New South Wales to his credit. Tackled on the halfway line. Brayley for Johnson for Fafita. He'll be thinking offload again. But they come in numbers. Grant and Maloney brought him to ground. Here's the last tackle. Here's a Johnson high ball. It's in towards the corner. And Dallin takes the catch and runs back strongly. The incumbent New Zealand captain, Dallin Watene-Zelezniak. Now Mansour, oh, he got really shortened up with a good tackle by Capel. Here's Vare this time.
Andrew, release. Back, Sean. Hold, Jaden.
And now Malachi Watene-Zelezniak. They're going to provide a mouthful for us tonight, these set of brothers. Here's a long kick which lands between the wing of Dugan. Oh, don't tell me he's
knocked that on.
He's knocked it on.
He's facing his own goal line, but still somehow managed to knock it on. I mean, this is pretty hard to do.
No.
Yeah, the young right centre, Bronson Cherry, for the Sharks, playing at right centre. Something he needs to get in his game. So he gets the ball here, runs with the ball in his left hand. There's no Fenn playing on that side of the field. He's got to learn to run with the ball in his right hand so he can free up that left arm to defend the inside defenders. Something small for the young guy to think about.
Cleary for Yo. He'll get up inside the 10 and even further than that. That's a good run. They've only scored 10 tries in the season so far, Penrith, and they'll get one here as Grant goes over. Welcome back to Panthers colours, Tim Grant.
Well, how long since he scored a try in first grade? Fatty, was that when you were playing?
That was 16 years ago. But I like him as a player. He's been around, went to a couple of other clubs, and finally back at Penrith. Ivan punted him about 5-6 years ago from the team, and now he's back, and look what he's done. And a beautiful ball, lovely pass. But Tim Grant just ran straight, beautiful line.
Yeah, no talk between the back rower, Nakora and Johnson. So Nakora comes in on Maloney and Johnson slides out. Harvey Norman replay. Nice try, Tim Grant. Billy?
Yeah, first game of the year for Tim, and he gets a try early. He's obviously looking for a bit of experience in the team. We've got Regan Campbell-Gillard on the bench down here, and Tim Grant gets a starting spot. And yeah, beautiful pass there by James Maloney, but it was Sean Johnson that turned out on the play. He's going to have to fix that up.
And no one was more surprised, were they, than Tim Grant when he got the ball and fell over the line. I remember he scored a try around 13 last year, Joe, playing for the West Tigers.
Oh, okay. Well done, Middo.
Of course it's Middo. A genius.
Well, he played State of Origin Rugby League, Tim Grant, when he was a Panther previously. Played 122 games for the club prior to his second incarnation as a Panther prior to tonight.
Where else is he? He went to South, was it?
Yeah, he played at South Sydney.
Yeah.
West Tigers as well. From in front, it's 6-0 Penrith. So some confidence for Penrith here with an early try, and Tim Grant, the man that has got his name on the score sheet. Doesn't happen too often for him. In fact, he's one of only 4 Panthers to have won a match on this ground. And here he is, the twilight of his career, Tim Grant. Back to finish off where his NRL journey started. Now kick out. Oh, he's upended. That's dangerous. That's Nakora grabbing at the leg, and he gets badly unbalanced and tipped over. Long kick for the line, and now Penrith will reload 10 metres the Sharks side of halfway. Here's Vare.
Bronson, straight. Lock in, Sean. Come on, Sean, need better.
Nathan Cleary. He plays short to Tamo,
Matt Pryor, clear up.
who's tackled by Pryor and Brayley. One-handed scoop up by Egan. Now Fisher-Harris had a blinder of a game here a couple of years ago where he scored 2 tries in a narrow loss for the Panthers. Out the back, one-handed catch. He did well there, Dallin. The pass behind him, but he had the presence of mind to stick the hand out. Now Egan, he'll go short side. Wade Egan goes himself. He's within a metre. He'll play it here on 5. Cleary now. He's looking for a willing leaper. He'll find one in. Wonga Blake, ball's on the ground. Can Penrith win it back? Cronulla have got it. It's a goal line dropout. Oh, they're turning the pressure up here, Penrith.
Yeah, beautiful kick there from Nathan Cleary. Great man to kick to. Wonga Blake. Look at this. In these conditions, lands the ball beautiful. Right on the spot. And Wonga Blake gets up. Josh Morris knocks it back. Matt Pryor does well to clean it up.
I wonder if they'll go short here again.
Time you run.
Yep, they will. Where's Kurt Capewell? He's the man. Oh, Blake's knocked it backwards. And Cleary's ducked into the ground. Well, the crowd didn't like it, but
No, and all the Cronulla players blew up.
I think it looked to go back as Fisher-Harris runs determinedly to within 10 of the Sharks' line. Wade Egan, Nathan Cleary, Tim Grant, all for feeder, rushed up at him, and he did well, the veteran there, to hang on to the footy. Egan for Cleary, and now for Yo. Played in all matches for Penrith last year, the only player to do so. He's their reigning player of the year, and he's 10 metres out. Here's Nathan Cleary. Here's James Maloney. Here's Viliami kick out. Look at him go! Kick out for the line. He takes the power of stopping. They've just done it. Oh, what a beast on this left-hand side. Maloney. It takes a terrible bounce for Cronulla, and Cleary's got the second for Penrith.
Yeah, they're going to award this straight away, and that's the danger, I suppose, of the short dropout, is that if you don't get it back, then they've got a fresh set of 12 metres out, instead of coming from 50 or 55 out. And then the really nice play. Kick out, he's a monster, isn't he? He's going to be so good over the next 4 or 5 or 6 years.
Do you reckon Sean Johnson's happy he's playing tonight?
He's just directly opposite him. And once again, a little pinpoint kick there by James Maloney. And Nathan was there. Brad Fittler.
Yeah, it was interesting you showed that play before when they came from the other side of the field. Here's a Maloney kick. He grabbed it through, took a nasty little bounce early. Nathan Cleary, as he does, is doing all the 1%ers. But the play before, where they had nothing on, Nathan took the ball for it, and normally he'd have someone in front, he'd throw the ball behind him, but they just had to ad-lib, and they threw the ball straight to kick out. They may actually need a bit more of that, just some passing. Stop worrying about all the decoys, get the ball and run hard.
Well, what a ideal start this is for the Panthers. Just the 2 wins to their name, coming off a defeat at the hands of the Gold Coast last week. And at a venue they rarely win at, they're out to a 12-0 lead. Penrith 12, Cronulla 0 in Thursday night footy from the Shire, PointsBet Stadium, as the ground's now known. Well, this is comfortably the best Penrith have looked all year, Andrew.
Well, they got the opening 16 minutes. They built the game beautifully, played field position, built some pressure, and they showed 2 tries.
Isaiah tackled by Kurt Capewell. Egan to Fisher-Harris. He's met very well by rushing Matt Pryor. Well, Egan's been a spark out of dummy half. Sione Katoa back to the bench tonight.
He's done some really nice things around the marker. Wade Egan, a couple of no-look passes, just getting the markers interested.
Here's a Nathan Cleary high one. Down for Wilk. Oh, no. Again. Wow.
Well, he came off the back fence. Fecky. He had his mind on other things, where he was going to run. Have a look, he comes off the back fence, winding up. He's got to catch the ball first, Sasaya. But they're just shooting himself in the foot. Sharks.
One more. Will, make sure you get him in.
Kick out in the back line.
Well, they're set up for something here, the Panthers. 16 out from Cronulla's line. Egan from the back of the scrum goes to Maloney. Here's kick out. They got numbers surrounding him, which is always advisable. Fisher Harris has been strong, and he's up to the 10-metre line. Can they find another one here, Penrith, or they can have a shot for 14-0 if they fancy?
There was a little bit of interference in the play the ball, wasn't it? It was a quick call.
Nathan Cleary's coming over, and he's going to take the shot. We'll take a break. Well, the Panthers well on top to go 14-0 ahead, and we haven't reached the 20-minute mark just yet. They've lost their last 6 in a row against Cronulla. No problems for Cleary. If you're a Penrith fan, this is better. Don't miss our brand new post-game show, Macca's Golden Point. Our experts will dive into tomorrow's huge feast of footy as the Bulldogs host the Rabbitohs and the Storm tackle the Roosters, and of course the great Brad Fittler will be live and dangerous inside the winning team sheds for all the wash-up from tonight's big clash. It's Golden Point thanks to Macca's, straight after the footy live here in the Shire. Lovely night here, I've got to say. It'll be a bit like the Arctic Circle down here when we get into the depths of winter, but it's glorious conditions on this Thursday evening for round 6. Now Tamo, his captaincy career is off to a good start after 20 minutes. And now Wonga Blake. Tackled by Townsend. Here's James Fisher Harris. He's already up at 75 running metres for this game. Fisher Harris. Now Maloney, with the benefit of that breeze, doesn't get a purchase on it. Oh, Dugan, look out! That ball threatened to cause him a problem again. Dugan's nearly busted them here. He's tackled on Penrith's 40-metre line. Now Sherry.
Let's go.
The 18-year-old tearaway. Brayley sends it through Townsend. And they're close enough to centre field here. Gallen playing it. Brayley away, the halfback Townsend, the 5'8" Johnson, the fullback Kennedy, and now Sherry. He might have caught one high there, yeah, he did.
There's your mark. Bronson behind Sean, your mark's there. Hold here. Wait for the tap.
We're off again. And the Sharks haven't cracked the scoreboard yet. They've had very little possession. Down the centre of the park. Here's Pryor, 11 metres out. Here's Jaden Brayley. Oh, wonky pass. And Townsend, that was very clever. He pushed it away, and it landed with Will Kennedy. Josh Morris in the dummy half. Through Townsend, now Gallen. He'll run at them and pulled down by his opposing number 13, James Fisher-Harris, 11 out from Penrith's line. Brayley scampers across the park, goes to Johnson, who stabs one in. They're chasing, but Mansour, with his experience, he's back there. He feels the kick, but there'll be a repeat set coming the way of Cronulla.
Well, that's all right. Not a great result try-wise, but it's the first time in quite a while they've had the ball down here, and they just need to get some repeat sets and try and build some pressure and look for a weakness in the Penrith defence. But that's a start.
Now, Penrith will go short. It wasn't all that short, really. It went over the 20-metre line, and it was a flat kick, so they weren't able to get a jump on it. Capewell tackled with it. Now Pryor. Tackled by Yo and James Tarmo. Jaden Brayley for Townsend. And Fafita overran that. The halfback has to take the tackle himself. Tim Grant, the tackler. Now Gallant, he ball plays out the back to Johnson. Another one's on the ground. Dugan, good pick up around the bootlaces. And we know how strong he is. He's up to the middle of the field, and he's tackled 9 out, right underneath the black dot. Brayley away now for Fafita. Pushes off Fisher-Harris. He got it back to Brayley. And now young Will Kennedy. Tama made the tackle. Brayley scooped it away. Johnson's going to kick. It comes off Isaiah Yo, who hasn't played at that. And Penrith have got the ball back. There's Wonga Blake now, trying to run the Panthers out of trouble. Well, their defences look pretty organised tonight. They would have spent, no doubt, the most of the week thinking about defence after that diabolical effort against the Titans. By their own admission, it was poor attitude in defence, and now they've lost it. A difficult one for Kickout.
Yeah, he was let down on the outside there. Mansour. It was a nice play to dummy half. Nathan Cleary gets out and finds his fullback, Dallin Wateni. And as he catches the ball, just skips out, creates room on the outside. Look at the outside men hanging back. They had to be up there with Mansour. Just that half a yard off it. Missed opportunity there for the Panthers. He knows it too, kick out.
Josh! Jaden, heads in. Josh, Jaden. Okay, shot clock's on. Boys, Josh. Ball in. Out.
Here's Kurt Capewell. Such an athletic back rower.
Hold here, boys. Hold here.
Rangy runner. He's got a great fend as well with those big long levers. Brayley in the first receiver. Goes to Sean Johnson. Now Bronson Sherry. He does motor off the mark, doesn't he? 22 out, sorry, from Penrith's line for Feeder. Met by Egan. And in come the reinforcements, Tarmo and Fisher-Harris. That's the 20-metre line. Right in the centre of it when he played the ball. Brayley can't get through, but he's within 7 metres of the line. Matt Pryor spears one over the top to Capewell. He just couldn't get the ball on. They had numbers on the left there, Cronulla. They'll go back to the right-hand side, though. Here's Johnson. He'll stab it up towards Josh Dugan's wing. He's up against Mansour. Dugan plays it back. He threw it straight into Mansour, and over the sideline it goes.
Yeah, it's two poor ends to the set by the Sharks. Let's get into Brad Fittler.
Yeah, great job by Josh Mansour there. If you have a look just inside Josh Mansour, there's James Maloney as he'll come across. Dean Farre. James Maloney is inside. He's been playing right, James Maloney, the whole start of this season. And it seems to be the first week he's gone back to his normal left side. So, bit of change of fortune, bit of change of position.
Here's Malachi. Returning Zelezniak. Well, at 14-0, this move of having Campbell Gillard in particular coming off the bench, it could be a trump card for Penrith. They're out to an early lead, and they've got an international prop forward ready to come into the game shortly. Fisher-Harris. Tackle just short of Cronulla's 40-metre line. Now Maloney. Premiership
bomb.
winner at Cronulla, and this is a test for the first game. He didn't want to know about it. Lets it fall in. Oh, he'll get it back on the bounce.
Oh, that was awful. That was floating everywhere, near impossible to catch.
Here's Nakora. Well, they're really turning up the intensity now, Penrith, defensively. There's Campbell Gillard in 17 who's out there.
There's that ball floating around. Strong breeze. Impossible.
Yeah, interesting move by the coach, Cleary, and probably a good one to put Campbell Gillard on the bench tonight. Last week, he gave away 2 penalties. His discipline wasn't great, and it might just be a little message to him as they go wide now.
Josh Morris gets up to the 30-metre line. Tackled on the last. Townsend, he's going to send it on for Sean Johnson. He's done most of the kicking so far tonight. And he'll put an aerial one up in the direction of Mansell. He doesn't want to, he's knocked it on. He's knocked it on. They're going to yield a dividend here, Cronulla. It's a double knock on, the first of those coming against Penrith.
What's happening tonight? No one's catching the ball on the floor.
Yeah, you know what? I reckon it might be the wind, Joey.
Yeah.
Those balls are like Mansell, I think he's got it covered, but it's holding up in the wind. Actually, probably maybe even coming backwards a little bit. Pretty strong, that wind, and the same with the other way. They're going too far, so the boys at the back are a bit worried.
James, less than 10 seconds. Shot cost off. Wait till it's out. Ball in. Stay in. Out.
Brayley sends it away to Fafita. He goes out to Johnson off this scrum. Now Capewell will get up to Penrith's 10-metre line.
Release.
Can they breach this Penrith defensive line? Fafita draws in the defence, doesn't promote a pass. And Nathan Cleary's trapped underneath all of that. Playing it away to Brayley. And now for Kennedy, who goes short to Capewell. Oh, Yo threw himself in the way. And he got help from Wonga Blake, who's conceded a penalty.
Too slow.
They'll tap and get moving once again, the Sharks. So out of the skipper, Paul Gallen. Draws level with Nathan Hindmarsh on 330 career games tonight. Number 16 out there is Jack Williams. A metre out from the line. The Sharks looking for first points. Johnson has it. Sends it out the back to Kennedy, who goes to Josh Morris. He pops one out the back, and the ball's gone over the sideline. Now, did Penrith help that over the sideline?
I think he was trying to pass it out and went forwards after, but it was a beautiful tackle around his legs, wasn't it? On Josh Morris, try and pick up who it was out there.
Yeah, he spins, Fatty. He gets the ball, and as he's spinning, he tries to pass him. Because he's spinning, the ball rotates with the body and goes forward here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
It was a classic cracking tackle, wasn't it?
Wonga Blake.
Wonga Blank.
Wade, getting tight.
That's him. Don't miss this tomorrow. The Good Friday Derby returns as the Baby Bulldogs look to get back on track against the mighty Rabbitohs. Don't miss our special coverage, including a celebration of Greg Inglis' career, live from 3 tomorrow here on 9. And of course, we'll be in Melbourne for the grand final rematch tomorrow night. Cannot wait for that. The Storm and the Roosters. Melbourne unbeaten, the Roosters with only 1 loss for the season, but they're battling some absentees. Bit of talk, Brett Morris might be available for the Roosters tomorrow. Now Cleary, he's going to kick on tackle number 3. And he bangs it down the ground. It takes a hop towards the goal line. And it's a magnificently weighted kick. And look at this chase by Penrith.
It's a fantastic chase as well. They had 7 down there.
Hold, Billy Harvey, hold!
Oh, good tackle. Kickow and Maloney. He'd be a nightmare to confront Billy Kickow, wouldn't he? With the ball and without it. Now Fecky with it. Moses Leota out there, wearing 16. 4 tackles gone here. They're only at their 20-metre line. Here's Johnson. Oh, kick out. He's on a rampage.
Oh, no. That was awful. If he hit him then, chip kick.
He's trying to find a chaser here. The ball didn't bounce kindly for Kennedy, and the Sharks, they took the odds to it, and they've lost it.
Yeah, a little knock on there.
Well, Kickout saw this play where Johnson was getting across field, and he reads the play, and have a look at the number 11 for Penrith here. Oh, that just, you have nightmares about that stuff. Kick out. JT, Jonathan Thurston, if you're playing with him, how would you use him?
Yeah, a lot of angle runs. He's so big and powerful, I'll be bringing him back through the middle and trying to test out the lazy forwards through the middle third.
Here's the man in question. Tackled on the Sharks' 40-metre line. Now Moses Leota. Just charges it up, doesn't he? Straight and hard. Nathan Cleary goes to James Maloney, who shows it and then goes to Blake. There's some fluency about Penrith's work tonight. Wade Egan, Isaiah Yeo, James Fisher-Harris, Nathan Cleary, Dallin Watene-Zelezniak out now, kick out. He tried to get one-on-one with Johnson, and then Ueli came over the top to make an important tackle. Still a couple left on this set. Leota spins away from Williams, and Gallen got him. A couple out from the line. Egan, he's going to stab one towards the Sharks in goal. Dugan wants it to roll, and it's gone dead off a Panther hand in the end. And Dugan will run back to the 20.
Here, yours. I don't want it.
Nathan, go.
Yeah, Clearing's foot over the dead ball line. Not urgency though. They've shown some urgency tonight, the Panthers. It was lacking last week at times against the Gold Coast. Out for Capel now. Taken by Campbell, Gillard and Yeo. Josh Morris gave it to Townsend. Now Brayley's lurking out at second receiver. Links up with Sean Johnson, who cuts across field. Johnson, he's through. He needs someone to give it to. He got a backhander away, and Sherry has to go back and get the loose ball.
He's hurt himself, Johnson, when he's stretched out. He's holding a hip.
Yeah, well, he's got that thigh heavily strapped too. All eyes on the star number 6 here, who gets himself back into the game and rolls a kick towards the in goal and chases after it, but Dallin's got it. Now Mansour. Dallin rushing out to put a shot on. He's not comfortable at all.
Looks to be holding a hip flexor. We get Brad Fittler to check on that, but he looks lame.
Now Campbell Gillard. Tackled by Capel. Away from Maloney. From deep inside his own half, he's going to nail a 40.
No,
the
he
ball.
hasn't. Yes,
has
he
it
has.
gone out?
Yes, it did.
The ball did go and hit a portion of the line. What a kick from Maloney.
That's a 40-3. What a great kick. Oh, it's a ripper.
Well, the ball didn't want to go out. It got a blade of grass. There it is. It hit the line.
Right
and then
there.
eventually there. Yep. Well, they've used this breeze superbly.
Big set of 6 coming up for the Sharks. They just have to find a way here, hang in.
So Wade Egan gives it away to Cleary. And now for Fisher-Harris. 14-0 Penrith. Can they extend this to a most dominant margin in the shadows of half-time? A ball for Leota. Tackled in line with the left-hand post. The line's there. Can the Sharks defend it? Cleary's got it. Lovely ball to Mansour. They're in again. Is it forward?
No.
There was a call from someone,
Yeah,
but Mansour's cruised over.
Sean Johnson gets caught up with kick out.
Shids. Tackle 3. no try.
Yeah.
You confirm
Kiko will go through on the
right.
decoy. Keep your eye on Sean Johnson. I think he deliberately gets caught up. Keep your eye on kick out. Johnson will go. Plays it beautifully.
Yeah. Viliame Kiko runs on the outside shoulder of the defender, and it's disadvantaged the outside defence. We have a decision.
He's going to be knocked back.
So it's just knocked back on a technicality, right? Because there's no way they were going to stop that try. That pass was that good out to Mansour. Well, this is all part of our game now.
Now, Brad?
Yeah, it's been the story of Penrith for the start of the season. That was a bit of a lazy run by Viliame there. They know they've got to run on the inside shoulder. It was just all a bit lazy. You saw early Viliame and their outside men didn't quite push up with Mansour and a few of the inside players. They're just not reacting with each other as they should be.
So there's Jack Williams, the man being groomed to take over Paul Gallen's number 13 jumper.
And Nikora is down. He couldn't even stand up a second ago. He's done something to his back, I think.
Trainers got their handful here. On the halfway line. Well, he's in all sorts in Nikora.
He'll have to come off. There's no way he can't get up.
Braden Ueli playing it on Penrith's 40. Here's Townsend. Out for Johnson, who's moving a bit freer. He stabs a flat kick towards the goal line. And Watene Zelezniak, Dallin that is. He charges back now. Nikora's up, albeit slowly and moving without any fluency whatsoever.
Well, you can see the way he's running. He's getting all that pain going down his legs. There's no way he can go on.
Big tackle, that one by Williams on Vare. There's Campbell Gillard. He's defending on the wing here, Nikora.
Well, all he's doing is he'll become a liability if they run at him, because he won't be able to make a tackle, that's for sure.
Maloney puts a chip through. Oh, now Dallin might have been taken out there. He's appealing to the referee. He was left on the bridge of his back-in-back play, but he might have been a bit too far away. The refs don't react. There's Fecky. Tough run from him to get within 5 metres of the halfway stripe. Kurt Capel. Another strong tackle. There's plenty of whack in Penrith's defence tonight. Here's Gallen and here's Williams. Very strong.
Well, the big question is going to be whether 14's enough for Penrith. They've used the wind well, they used the breeze extremely well, and will it be enough? Because Cronulla have the advantage as Gallagher gets going.
Lovely ball there from Townsend for Ueli. Can they sneak one before half-time, Cronulla? 15 seconds left on the clock. He's lost the ball. So the Panthers are going to go to the break with a very handy advantage on the scoreboard. 14-0. A much improved performance from Ivan Cleary's men at a ground at which they haven't won since way back in 2012. Tim Grant, Nathan Cleary tries a penalty goal to Cleary.
He loses on the ground, mate. It's got nothing to do with the tackle afterwards.
Penrith 14-0, their biggest half-time margin since season 2017. And the number of occasions last year they trailed 14-0 and were able to come back and win. So this is an about-face, isn't it? For how much longer do you think John Morris is going to maintain his youthful look, Paul, as an NRL coach?
About 2 more weeks.
So here's Ueli to commence the second half. Tackled by Fisher Harris, who was immense for Penrith in the opening half. And there's Gallen. Campbell-Gillard went after him with a legs tackle. And Egan in there to assist as well. Bailey sends it away to Johnson. And Nakula's okay.
It's back out there.
Yeah.
James! Release the ball.
He ran straight and hard that time. And so does this guy, Jack Williams, but he got knocked over by a good one.
Yeah, he's a good player, this young man. He charges.
There's Gallen now. Johnson's going to run it. They nab him, but he's got a ball away. Nakora, he's going to pilot a pass over to Dugan, who'll eventually put boot to ball. And he wants it to run along the turf. It gets a good bounce for Cronulla. Dugan down there. The first game at Kennedy as well in 19.
Now, Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, I don't think he had his mouth guard in from half time. And as he was running, I think he tried to put his mouth guard in his mouth. You see a replay here, he's running, and then his mouth guard just comes out and he tries to catch it. Oh, that's made my night.
What do you reckon Ivan Cleary would have said if he dropped the ball? Trying to catch the mouth guard.
Wade in the middle.
So Maloney with a long one. See if Cronulla can use this breeze to advantage in the second half. Might go to Brad, actually. What's the situation with the breeze down there at halftime, Brad?
Well, the breeze ain't going away. I think it's only going to get stronger. So I noticed early Penrith were trying to use the breeze too much and they just didn't get their timing right. It wasn't until they relaxed into it and just allowed the situation to arise. So hopefully Cronulla don't try to push it too fast.
Well, I'll tell you what Penrith did the last set of 6 they defended. They rushed up on Sean Johnson, and no one in the comp loves it more than rush than Sean Johnson, because he got a great step and a swerve, and he nearly got through then. We've seen him score many tries on that last tackle.
Gallen tackled by Leota. Here's the last play. They come to Townsend. He'll kick up in the air. Capel's sprinting after it. Yeah, but Dallin is always safe.
Mouth guard in.
Yep. Now Malachi. No, Dylan Edwards left out by Ivan Cleary. He's really down on confidence at the moment, young Dylan. He's had a terrible time with his hands in recent weeks. Wade Egan. No Sione Katoa so far. Egan's gone all the way through it. Starting dummy half. And this is Blake. Tackled by Capewell. And here's Fisher Harris. He links up with Campbell-Gillard, who backs into them. And Nakora made the tackle. Maloney on the last. Can only find the fullback. Oh, Kennedy. Was that a head clash with Maloney? There was a big collision. Two of the littler men on the park, but they certainly generated some G-forces in that.
He's putting his body on the line tonight, James Maloney. Oh, look at that.
Clear it. Come on, Moses, here. Hold.
Maybe it's just going back to his favourite side, defending on that left side. Brad Fittler spoke about it. All year he's been defending on the other side. I feel more comfortable on that side of the field.
Townsend linking up with Kennedy. He's tackled on Penrith's 40-metre line. The first gamer on his 22nd birthday. Now Townsend sends one up in the air. Leota put him on the deck. And Dallin takes the catch. Look out. Here's a chance. Watene-Zelezniak. Oh, he got hit pretty hard there as he was running back. Townsend, who got flattened after kicking it, made the tackle in the end.
He lost the mouth guard again.
Yeah, it's back here 50 metres behind the plate.
Oh, now
there's a stink.
Something's
There's
brewing
the
here.
mouth guard.
Wait there, two.
Have a look at the actions of Dallin.
Separate. Separate. Take them apart.
Let's go, Isaiah. Yeah, Regan, we'll come over here. We'll get behind the 40.
Take our time here.
Guys, James.
Now, let's go. Take him back there, please. Paul, go back there, please.
Guys, let's come back. Paul. James, you've got to go behind the 40.
Going against Dallin. Anything else?
Penalty to Penrith, by the look of it.
Oh.
I thought he might have got done
They're
there.
reviewing it, okay? But we've got to give him
Watini.
room, time and space.
Penalty sufficient?
Yeah, you've got to go to Ben.
No, it's penalty to
It's against,
Cronulla.
it's against Allen.
So he did get done. And no one knows really what it was for.
Well, it's for the wacky, obviously, put on Townsend, and they've given away a penalty in possession.
Yeah, but why did he retaliate?
No, he hits his brother. That's why.
And then
Oh, there
Dallin
you go.
goes in.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
okay.
It'd have been a penalty to Penrith.
Well, they've handed the ball back to them.
We can hold for it. One and a hold.
Here's Gallen.
Now, James!
James, release.
Hold him, Moses. Hold Moses.
27 metres out from Penrith's line, which hasn't been reached so far tonight. Here's Ueli. It's been over in the tackle of Kickow and Egan. That's the 20-metre line. The crowd trying to inject themselves into the contest here. They need a bit of a boost, this Sharks outfit. A try would be the perfect tonic.
Isaiah, Nathan, give him room. Nathan.
There's Williams. Brayley skipping out of dummy half. Played flat to Ueli, who can get a nice passway off the ground, although it hit the deck. It's been scooped up now by Kennedy.
Bring it on! James!
Fisher Harris made the tackle. Now Jaden Brayley, I don't know if Isaiah was square there. He's going to go for the line and try and score. He won't get there, but he will get the penalty. He pinched Yo offside.
His running game this year's really developed. The dummy half, Jaden Brayley. Real threat out of there.
So Gallen. Can they get the first of the second half? Brayley away now for Townsend. He calls Ueli underneath. He ran straight at Egan. The kick out came in with Fisher Harris. The line is within reach here for Cronulla. They'll try and power their way there. They're going to get over.
He's dropped it.
Has he dropped the ball?
He's dropped it.
Oh, dear.
How did this happen?
They use this play quite a bit, the Sharks, where they get on the line, change the point of attack, come back at the ruck.
Oh,
Over the top.
yeah. Egan.
And it's good desperation defence.
Okay, guys, we're all here.
Been impressed with Wade Egan, Pat?
I have, yeah. What I liked early in the first half, he actually had a little dart from dummy half down the short side trying to get the try, and nearly got there, but not many hookers do that these days.
Ball in. Get it in. Out. Help. James Delaney, get out of there.
Mansour picks up 15 metres.
Ball release.
Hold it, boys, in the middle. Wait there, wait!
He's one of only 4 players, Josh Mansour, in this Penrith outfit that have won a match here at PointsBet Stadium.
Stand, Kurt.
Mark it straight.
Mark, Nathan.
Now Liam Martin
Release, Kurt.
Bring it back,
from
James.
Temora gets his first involvement in the match. There's Gow leading the meterage. Fisher Harris up there as well. The two number 13s getting through plenty of work. Now Cleary gets one to hover up in the breeze. Oh, well done by Will Kennedy, and he links up here. Dugan was able to see off Mansour, and now we'll go to Sherry. He can motor. Sherry down the sideline, tries to turn Dallin inside out. This is electric. What a try! Oh, this kid, can't he run?
Ah, it's beautiful to watch. Andrew Johns, before the game, he was asked.
Bold prediction, that's
Bold
right.
prediction, you said Cherry to score a try tonight, his first grade try.
tackle one.
Now they're checking, probably
Try.
just,
Making sure that there's no interference.
No
by
interference?
Josh Dugan, the Penrith defender.
that's all. But oh yeah,
Well, when he puts his spinnakers up.
hasn't he got some speed?
Oh, wow.
Lovely in and away. Yeah, that was just,
Jimmy Maloney just trips
just
over
trips over
Josh Dugan.
Josh Dugan's legs. I don't think he threw his legs out or anything.
What about this? Just sizes up Dallin Wateni and then just goes...
Burns him.
The contact between Josh Dugan and the Penrith defender was instigated by Dean Farray, playing on to this point.
Let's go to Billy Slater. Gee, we've got a prospect on our hands here in Bronson Xerri.
Well, we've been waiting for Bronson Xerri to find some open space. Last week he dropped the ball in the clear. It would have been a one-on-one race with James Tedesco. He showed how fast he was here tonight. As the tries awarded, Will Kennedy threw some caution to the wind. Right here, Josh Dugan does amazingly well to get away from Josh Mansour and just gives the young fella some clean ball, and he just sizes the fullback up as we see on the Harvey Norman replay and just easily burns him, brings it around under the post.
Would he be the fastest player in the NRL, you'd say? JT, I know you like that. I could hear you cackling from behind me. How fast is he?
Oh, wow.
We saw a couple of weeks ago when he ran past Clint Gutherson like he was standing still.
Well, he's just turned Dallin inside out and then motors past him and then puts a gap in it towards the end. That was brilliant. No wonder they've rushed him in at the age of 18. Bronson Xerri. He's ignited this game as well. Townsend from in front. It's 14-6 now. It's his first NRL try, but there will be piles more to come for Bronson Xerri on the basis of that. The Sharks have got the first score after half-time. An 8-point ball game now. Oh, big tackle by Liam Martin. Campbell Gillard and Fisher Harris there to assist as well. Takes a lot of stopping. It's Jack Williams, doesn't he?
He runs hard.
Powerhouse.
Good speed too for a big man.
Campbell Gillard lying all over Capewell, who you heard the referee say you've locked him in. Capewell, that is. Llewellyn playing it eventually. Now Dean Vare is going for some attention on the fourth tackle. That one was an awkward pass for Gallen, who got it back in the end. And there's the kick from Johnson, which will bounce kindly for Malachi Watene-Zelezniak. Let's go to the sideline. Here's Brad.
Yeah, Dean Farray went over the doctor, Norm Southern, so we'll give you a report on what injury Dino's got at the moment.
Thank you. Well, they'll be in the arm wrestle right through this, Cronulla, won't they? With the exception of that window after half-time last week against the Roosters, where they just got burnt with 4 tries in 8 minutes out of the break, they were competitive. And if they can bring this game towards the end, they've got the experience out there to maybe frighten Penrith. Here's Maloney. A floating bomb. Oh, again, they don't want to take it on the full. And it's been tapped back, and the Cora's got it fortuitously.
Well, that common rule in rugby league, never let the ball bounce. That's just out the window tonight. It's like it's got spiders on it.
Becky this time.
James Fisher Harris. Bring it back. Come on, Moses.
And now for Feeder. Oh, sends the ball to Kurt Capewell and Malachi. Watene-Zelezniak was waiting for him. Got him with a good front-on tackle. Played here, 4 short of halfway, down a short side. Ball's come out. It might have been helped out by Penrith there. No. 5th and last, says referee Ben Cummins. Johnson aims a kick towards the corner. Dallin's there to pick it up. And throws himself at Townsend, bumped away from him and picks up an extra couple of metres for the trouble. Back down to Brad.
It was a hamstring injury for Dean Farrow.
Stand! Stand with it!
Brad. Now there's Sione Katoa into the game. Maloney takes on the line. Tackled by Brayley and Nakora. Katoa for Cleary, playing his first match here in the Shire, Nathan, tonight. And Katoa will kick on number 4. And there's Will Kennedy. Gobbled up in the tackle of Leota and Katoa.
Number 19, Liam Martin, he goes hard, just throws his body at the opposition. And that try Bronson Sherry, when he went down the sideline, it was Liam Martin who chased and got the ankle tap in goal. Just competes on all plays.
Head clash there.
Oh, right on the nose. Yes, Brad?
Mate, got Paul Gallen here. Mate, you've just played 50 minutes. Why do you want to get on a bike for?
Just turn the legs over, mate, get rid of some of the lactate.
Good start of the second half.
Yeah, it's a good start. It's what we need to do is complete our sets, and you know, I think momentum will turn at some stage. We've just got to take opportunities when they come, and we had one there and we took it, thankfully.
Feel like that in the first half? A lot of errors, obviously, from your blokes. Do you feel like you're giving as good as you got?
A lot of poor errors. Tackle one errors coming out of our end isn't good enough. We did have opportunity, but unfortunately we never made the most of it. They did.
Last one, Bronson Zeri. How good is it to see him in a bit of space?
Oh, mate, he's a great kid. He's lightning, and thank God he got that try. Got us back in the game.
Good on you, mate. Good luck.
Thanks, Freddie.
Thanks, Gal. Appreciate your time down there on the exercise bike.
Yeah, that's Jack Williams again. That's his favourite line. He gets in behind the markers, in behind the ruck.
Oh! That's Martin once more on Sherry this time.
Hold here. Hold. Liam Martin.
Here's a booming kick with the benefit of the breeze, but he's steadfast under the high ball there, Dallin. And he gets to Josh Morris and capable, and they make the tackle. Now Malachi were tending to Lesniak. Feel a shift in momentum here, Paul?
Yeah, well, they've had the better of the field position this whole half, Cronulla. They seem to be up this second half compared to the first half, and it's Penrith who have given away a couple of penalties, dropped the ball a little bit, and they're struggling to get down the other end, aren't they?
Oh, Katoa's had it knocked out.
And that won't help.
Well, the crowd, they want a penalty, and they'll get it. And he taps and takes off here, Chad Townsend. On the 20-metre line, that tackle's affected. This is a big set of 6 in the context of this match. Such an important game, this one. Round 6. Both these clubs with only 2 wins to their credit for the campaign so far. Here's Williams with a pass away. Nakora crashed into the line and got it back to Jaden Brayley. 3 tackles gone. Andrew Fafita gives a short pass away to Ueli. I didn't buy it. Looking at the back there, Andrew. Brayley, Townsend. Gives it back for Josh Morris. Martin with Katoa, the defenders. Here's the last play. Here's a flat pass, and Williams is rampaging towards the line. He wants to try and get an offload away, being the last tackle, but the Panthers secure the ball and they survive.
Yeah, desperate Penrith defence, and you're right about Jack Williams, Joey.
Yeah, he
strong,
goes
goes nice, yeah. Real good. Good to see these young forwards coming through now. Jack Williams and Liam Martin on the other side, just brand new players. Earned their right to play rugby league first grade in Sydney, and they're doing well.
Katoa.
Andrew, get up! Hold!
Tackled by Fafita. Maloney does the dummy half work. Isaiah Yo. Good over the halfway line when Williams made the tackle. Here's play number 4, Campbell Gillard. Strong run. They get to the last now. It comes out for Nathan Cleary. And he'll kick one with the intention of having it roll towards the touchline. It break the other way, in fact. And here's Fecky now. Taken by Fisher Harris. Well, they've had the lion's share of the ball by quite some margin in the second half. It's Brady Newelly who's sat down for a breather. And Dugan. Now Blake Brayley out there. He and Jaden, one of 5 local juniors in this Sharks outfit tonight. 7 local juniors in the Penrith team. On the last tackle, a high one here from another of those local juniors, Chad Townsend.
They're going well, the Sharks. Winning the battle at the field position. Big test here for Penrith. A lot of things have gone their way, especially in that first half. But this is when you have to play, and you're under pressure.
Mansour sprints up to the 30-metre line. Way to Cleary, now to Fisher Harris. Strong run. Carries the ball up near the halfway line. And now Katoa scoops it up. And Cleary will kick across the grain. Maloney's after this. The ball took a tumble towards Josh Dugan. He's able to collect it. Yes, Brad?
Early diagnosis, Dean Farah, grade 2 hamstring. He won't be back.
Okay. Thank you, Brad. Oh, no. Sorensen's first involvement with the ball has resulted in an error. Well, they've wrestled back some ascendancy here, Cronulla, but I wonder if that error will prove costly. Maloney goes inside the 20. He's tackled by Nakora.
Wait, go, one.
Liam Martin floats one out the back. Katoa got it. Now Cleary has a dash at them. Goes to Tamo. He's with Capewell and Blake Brayley on the 10-metre line. The Penrith skipper plays it back to Katoa. They come to the right-hand side. Nathan Cleary, short ball away to Fisher Harris. They've got him covered. Third tackle for the Panthers. Long pass by Cleary. Found Maloney, who sent it away to Kickow. Then he go. It was slapped down by Dugan. There'll be another set of 6 coming up.
Keep going.
James Maloney runs at the line.
Get him up now. Look at the line. Hold. Go 0.
9 metres out. Liam Martin loves the tough stuff, doesn't he?
Release him now. Let him go for
Blake Brayley stopped him, along with Scott Sorensen. It comes out through Campbell Gillard to Cleary, quick hands. Wonga Blake, he's going to go himself, he's going to score the try. Blake has got there.
What a beautiful mover he is, Wonga Blake. It's the first time tonight he's had any quality ball, and it had to come. They were short out wide, the Sharks. Have a look how this guy moves. Absolutely beautiful. It's a great pass. Harvey Norman replay. That pass there from Nathan Cleary. And look at him. It's like silk. So smooth. Just love to see him get more ball.
Josh Morris just sprints up, trying to cut it off. They were outnumbered. He felt that's all he could do. And when you don't make that tackle, then that's when you're in trouble. Billy Slater.
Yeah, it was a costly error from Scott Sorensen. They were up on top, the Sharks, but you know, you give this team an opportunity, and a great pass from Nathan Cleary under pressure, and Wonga Blake, you just got to get him the football somehow.
Only coming out of trouble, you'd be using him up. Any quick play the balls, and you don't have to dress it up with a player like Wonga. You just catch and give it to him early, give him some space. He gets plenty of room to move.
So Nathan Cleary from just inside the touchline. He's hoping to make it 12 consecutive goals. It's swinging back superbly. Great kick by Cleary. So the Panthers have re-established this 14-point gap on Cronulla. They've lost their last 6 straight against the Sharks. But the Panthers are edging close to what would be a huge release of pressure if they could win here. Campbell-Gillard. Tackled by Nakora. Katoa for Maloney. That now for a big kick out. And now Martin. Gets another offload away. Some handy work from Liam Martin since he's been out there. Now Isaiah Yo's out in the centres because Dean Vare's gone with that hamstring problem, and he'll play it on the Sharks' 40-metre line. For Maloney, he didn't get a clean strike on that. The catch is taken, though, by the rookie fullback, Will Kennedy.
That's the third offload the young benchman, Liam Martin, has put away in this second half. Got footwork and speed, which gets him over the advantage line. And because of that footwork, he gets a lot of one-on-one tackles. He's backed himself. Some nice offloads out the back.
He's from Temora, the same place as Trent Barrett. And there's plenty of Panther bodies there, 4 of them in fact, to affect the tackle. Ball comes away through Johnson. Here's Nakora. Some good footwork. Geez, he's got some speed as well for a back rower. Throws it on the boot. Townsend's after it. Townsend goes without it, otherwise he had a try.
This is the penalty try.
No try by Cronulla, and then there's been interference by them. Are you leading towards a penalty try on the check?
Okay.
It's Malachi Wateni, Zelezniak.
Start a try. Last tackle. Chid. Last tackle. I have a try.
Okay. Oh.
Can you confirm a penalty try? There's a push there, which interferes with the player who knocks it on.
Cronulla kick chase has been cleared as onside.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Malachi Watini-Zelezniak makes contact with Chad Townsend before he's in possession of the ball, which impacts his ability to take possession. We have a decision.
Well, we've had a string of penalty tries. Bryce Cartwright last week, and then there was one with Chambers down at Amy Park. We're going to get another. A penalty try. It brings the Sharks right back into this now.
I thought he bombed it, Nakora.
Yeah.
3-man overlap, but he backed himself. We thought he was gone in the first half. Harvey Norman replay. Watch Johnson with his speed, gets to the outside. And then Nakora comes back, and what about the speed? We thought he was gone at half time. And then the beautiful chip kick. Freddie.
The beauty of attacking on the last tackle, you could just see Penrith was short. They were over-covering their defence line. The big space came through the middle. And we saw Britton Nakora in the first half had that hip problem.
Yeah.
He's recovered from that and showed great acceleration to go through. I can't imagine Chad Townsend having any trouble with this. He moves through and slots it through the uprights.
We've got an 8-point ball game now after that penalty try, which is the 4th penalty try in the premiership this season, and we've just started round 6. The Sharks' second of the season. Sione Katoa was awarded a penalty try for Cronulla back in round 1, so now they're flowing, aren't they?
Well, you're normally lucky to get 1 or 2 a year.
Yeah. What's the big finish coming up? It's vital for both teams that they get a win on the board here. So with an 8-point game, this is a huge 15-minute period to conclude. Pryor back into the game. He was met by kick out, then Martin comes in, and Penrith's Sione Katoa, the other defender. Sean Johnson, can he produce something? He's put Nakora through again. Nakora into the backfield. Steps clear of them. Geez, mobile for a big second rower. He cut straight through them. They shuffled along the line. It comes out the Capel now off the Sorensen pass. Blake makes the tackle with Cleary. There's the final play on the set. Townsend gives it away to Johnson. They're going to go through the hands again here. Penrith have covered them for numbers. And then Yo will come in and with the assistance of Maloney make the tackle.
There's a nice play again down the right side by the Sharks. And I think the young centre, Bronson Sherry, has put the wind up that side. Maloney gets sucked in here. And Yo's worried about the young centre on the outside with his speed. And that's what opens that channel there for Nakora. Just that presence of the young centre out there, Sherry, and his speed, worrying the second row defending in the centres.
Well, they've got some potent attacking weapons on their right-hand side, Cronulla, with Nakora and Sherry out there. They've got plenty of pace. Played by Blake. And away goes Tim Grant, scored the opening try of the game.
Good.
James Maloney. Now Dugan on the carry back. He's got plenty of Panthers there, and Maloney's down there, right in his face when he ran the ball back. There's the young gun, Bronson Sherry. Tackled by Isaiah Yo. And Will Kennedy, he's been solid on debut. Johnson looking for someone to pass to. He finds Morris, who can't quite get clear. Cleary with the tackle, along with Tim Grant. Now Pryor. He gives it away out the back. A couple of bounces to Sean Johnson. And
6 to go.
6 to go. Now for Fafita, who's running across them. Gets up to the halfway. Well, they're right under siege here now, Penrith. And Nakora, who's caused the Panthers' defence problems. He's up near their 40-metre line. Blake Brayley to Scott Sorensen. Out now for Townsend. And Pryor crashes into the line where Cleary was waiting for him. And then Blake with some late assistance as well. They come to the right. It's with Townsend. It goes through Johnson. It's now with Sherry. Oh, look out. The young gun got it to Dugan, who goes for the line. He flings one back on the ground. And he's got the ball. It's another set of 6. Well, that was a lucky break for the home team. Surely Penrith can't hold them out here. Sorensen tries to get in between them. Taken by James Tarmo. Blake Brayley away now for Fafita. He saw Maloney and charged straight at him. Got it back to Brayley. Desperate defence here for Penrith. They have to hold them out. Cronulla are finishing fast. Sorensen tackled. Kick out got him. They go to the right-hand edge. And now Sean Johnson. McClure overran the ball. Last tackle. Can they muster something? They're going to get a penalty. This is 4 consecutive sets now.
Blake.
He's exciting, isn't he? Bronson Sherry.
And so Sean Johnson when he runs.
When he runs.
Yeah, when he
how
runs.
Dangerous is he?
Everyone's going, oh my God, here he comes.
Wait for it. What are you doing, Sean?
20 points to 12. The Panthers by 8 points and 10 minutes to go. This match on the line right here. Pryor. They've been stout, this Penrith defence. Comes back for Sorensen. He can't evade Fisher-Harris. It's his 37th tackle of the night. James Fisher-Harris, the New Zealand international. 5 metres out from another try here, Cronulla. Comes away to Kennedy. Now for Josh Morris. Doesn't quite have the pace to stand up. Wonga Blake. And Nathan Cleary was there to assist. Kennedy, he got it away for Brayley. That's Blake Brayley. The ball now for Townsend, out to Johnson. They're going backwards. It's another set of 6 coming. The Panthers knocked it on first, and then the Sharks second, so there'll be a scrum feed, and Cronulla will feed it.
That's when they look their most dangerous, the Sharks, when they work the ball to the left side and then open up that right side and give that ball in and around that right edge. If Kennedy gets on the outside, gives it to Johnson, and his speed just worries that edge. I thought he was in then, the young man. I thought Sherry was in for his second try.
Well, let's give Penrith some credit. It's about 30 tackles they've had to defend in a row, and they're still hanging on.
8.5 minutes remaining. The Panthers trying to repel this Sharks onslaught. Fafita plays it right up against the upright. It comes away to Townsend. It goes to Sean Johnson. Here's a chance for Fecky. The Panthers, they've mustered enough numbers. 6 metres out from the line. Ball goes to Johnson. And now it's with Pryor. He gets it out the back. Picked up by Blake Brayley. He ducked under Cleary's tackle. He's 2 out from the line. Desperation for both teams here. The Sharks are going to get one. The wall has been cracked and Andrew Fafita has done it.
Talk about coming off the back fence. You could see that coming a mile off, but no one in the Penrith line did. And that's when he's at his best, Andrew Fafita. Running onto the ball hard and straight, right through a big hole. And Cronulla will be just 2 points off Penrith. Look at that, great angle. Magnificent running.
Billy Slater.
Well, the pressure just told there. It was about 4 or 5 sets in a row. The Panthers couldn't keep defending it. Chad Townsend gets into dummy half and a couple of ruck forwards just hitting the line nice and hard. Big Andrew Fafita, he's the captain tonight. Gets a try, gets him back in the game.
Wow, what a massive finish we've got in store now. 20 points to 12. 6 minutes 40 left on the clock. Townsend converts. Right, so 20 points to 18. We've just got a little problem with our graphics here. It's a 2-point ball game. Panthers 20, Sharks 18, 6.5 left on the clock. Such an important game, and it's going right down to the wire. On the first tackle, Sorensen runs back to be met by Tim Grant. Now Pryor with it. That's a tough run by Pryor, and they can't put him on the deck. Here's Blake Brayley, goes to Townsend, away now for Capewell. He'll run up within 8 metres of the halfway line on the third play. Now Matt Pryor. Tackle just short of the halfway line. Blake Brayley. There was a question on that pass, the Panthers thought, but Capewell's galloped clear here. He's up to the 20-metre line. Fifth and last. It's Penrith clinging to a 2-point lead, but the Sharks are storming home. Townsend for Johnson. Sends it away to Sherry, now for Dugan. He's down the flank. Cronulla in front.
Well, they're just down on their legs, Penrith. Absolutely Gonski. And Cronulla have come to life in the last 15, 20 minutes, playing some great footy. And it's a carve-up now.
Doesn't he do well? Sherry here. Great ball by Johnson. Harvey Norman replay. And have a look at the young man here. Catch and pass. And Dugan goes over. Full of running, aren't they, the Sharks?
There's a bit of class about his work, isn't there? Bronson Sherry.
Well, that injury to Dean Farray, as soon as he's gone off and Isaiah Yeo has gone to that edge, they're really vulnerable out there, the Penrith Panthers. But I have to say, the last 20, 30 minutes, Johnson and Bronson Sherry, how dangerous they look together.
There's the PM.
That's his shadow box.
Yeah.
He's getting ready for Bill Shorten when he sees him in the lodge.
Well,
it wasn't bad form, that.
Huh?
Left, right, left.
22-20. The Panthers led 14-0 at half-time. They've missed 45 tackles here after missing 67 last week. This has been a rollicking finish by the home team. 22-20, and Townsend now to add the extras. Straight between them. Brad Fittler.
Right, with 4 minutes to go, or 3 minutes 49. The clock will stop here. James Maloney was doing all the talking behind there. It's hard to know whether the Panthers really believed in what he was saying. If we look at the highlights of this try, I couldn't believe they didn't go to the right side earlier. Actually timed it to perfection. They kept nudging down this left all the way down the field until they waited for the right play of the ball. They set up beautifully, the Sharks. Now it's up to the Panthers whether they believe.
Yes, let's see what they can do. Cronulla have had 61% of the ball, and they just running out of gas, this Penrith outfit. Short kickoff, tap back, they'll win the ball.
Ooh, here we go.
Well, they admitted during the week that they've lacked resilience so far as a unit, the Panthers. Can they summon some right now? Sharks 24, Panthers 20, Cleary for Maloney. Away now for James Fisher-Harris. He's confronted by Chad Townsend and also Kurt Capewell. 3 minutes 15 left on the clock. Tim Grant. Tackled by Williams and Pryor and Fafita. Away to Cleary. He gives it out to Maloney. He'll go himself, Maloney. He's dropped down in the tackle of Nakora. 3 left on the clock. 5 short of the line. Cleary now. Where's Wonga Blake? He's trying to make a running leap, but a great take. The experienced Josh Morris. He'll get him back to the 20. Sasaya Feki. The Sharks with 2.5 minutes left. They've got a 4-point gap. Jack Williams. He's becoming a crowd favourite here. Young Williams. A round of applause for that run from the Sharks faithful. Andrew Fafita. He doesn't want to pass in this situation.
Well, he's appealing for a crusher tackle here for Fafita.
2 minutes left on the clock. Here goes Matt Pryor. Blake Brayley for Sean Johnson. It's Williams again playing it. Now Fafita.
What a game he's had, considering he was in doubt right up until kickoff. See the hamstring on the right leg there, heavily strapped. Short turnaround from last week.
Away to Johnson. He's going to try and skip away on the outside of them, and he's happy to shoot it over the touchline. They've got 90 metres to go here, Penrith. And they've got a minute to do it, just over a minute.
Well, Fatty, if it looks like it's going to go that way, the Sharks come back in the second. What's this do for Penrith? They've been under all sorts of pressure.
Well, it's 1 from 6.
Well, they've won 2 games.
1, 2 from 6. Yeah. Hasn't been a great year for them so far.
10 seconds.
I don't know where they go to, mate. I don't know what options they've got. I really don't. I don't know what to say about Penrith. I mean, some of their players just aren't playing like they were the last couple of years.
Well, they've got a minute left to salvage this. Fisher Harris. Well, they've led the game for all but the last 5 minutes. Way to kick out, but he's been closely marked by Johnson and Nakora. Here's Nathan Cleary. He's easily taken in the tackle. 30 seconds left. Sione Katoa gives it back on the inside. Penrith have lost the ball. The Sharks, no, they've done it. They have roared home, and they'll bring up their 3rd win of the year.
It's a great effort. What was it, 18-0? 14-0. Fantastic effort. Plenty of ticker. Played some good solid footy the second half. Played with poise. And they've got the chocolates.
Heads in.
So the Panthers have formed the scrum. That's why the clock has stopped with 7 seconds left. But it's a Sharks feed. Big push by Penrith. The referee's not going to allow it. And Blake Brayley's got it, and he'll dive on the ground, and that will see us out. It's Cronulla with a very gallant effort here to come back from 14-0 to snatch victory. Their 3rd of the season by 4 points. Cronulla 24, Penrith 20. Such an important contest for both teams, this one, and the Panthers, they were in command for 75 minutes of the game. They ran out of petrol, and it was the Dugan try 5 minutes from home which pushed them ahead, and they've got some rebuilding to do, this Penrith outfit. The Prime Minister's happy. And so are the Sharks faithful. Good performance from them. Up, Cronulla, they sing.
I wonder if our PM may get an Aldi's down there and celebrate tonight. What do you reckon, Fatty?
But how good is Australia? There's the PM just standing in the crowd. Imagine Trump. He'd have 50,000 security around him and Air Force One hovering over the top.
Not in this weather. You imagine that hair in this
Oh,
wind.
the rug. Horrendous.